African countries depend heavily on tourism from Europe, Asia and the Americas. But there has been a massive drop in the number of tourists visiting the continent's tourism hotspots following the start of the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. Representatives from 22 African countries are now concerned that the Ebola epidemic will have a long-lasting impact on the tourism industry.
Every single day that I made, a wholesaler told me they had cancellation to a trip to Africa by clients. And I was saying we're waiting until everything cools down. That's how bad it is. I think for Uganda, we probably would have lost over 20% of the potential business that we have.
Nearly 5,000 people have been killed in the outbreak of Ebola in West Africa, mostly in Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone, with over 12,000 confirmed cases. Perceptions about where in Africa the disease has spread to has further hindered attracting potential tourists.
People need to understand that it's very tragic about what is happening with Ebola, but people also need to understand that this is a problem that is not just for the entire Africa. It is actually happening in one particular part of the continent, but they also need to understand that it's now becoming a global problem. And as a result of that, travelers or tourists should not shun Africa.
Travel restrictions to affected West African countries have been issued by some nations. Tourism sector players are positive they can find solutions to salvaging the tourism industry even after the Ebola epidemic. Suggestions are high that there is a great need to improve the perceptions of the continent and investment in tourism. Isabel Nakiria, CCTV, Kampala.